Hi all, how is everyone? So as you can see, I'm in my car, and the reason I'm here, well, the reason I'm in the car is because I need to travel, which is why everyone goes into the car. But the reason I'm filming today is because I wanted to test my new car recording setup, if you can call it that, with the new DJI Action camera recording setup that I've kind of set up. I want to talk about the setup that I've got here because this video is a test drive. It's a way for me to test this setup. Starting off with the Action camera, I've got the Action 5 Pro in the center of the car. This is not an ideal setup, and the main reason being I'm using a Joby, J-O-B-Y. I'm not sure how they pronounce it. I'm never sure how any of these companies pronounce their brand names, but a J-O-B-Y car mount. I actually checked the other day on Amazon. I bought it in Amazon 2017, and the car mounts have got a lot better since then, a lot better. This one's, I've used it a lot in the past. This is one of the ones, I had two Joby mounts, and this is one of the ones that that I used, and it's worked okay. But the problem with it is it's very unreliable. If it's cold weather, if it's rain, or if there's any kind of condensation in the window, or even just if you don't get it at the right angle, then the weight of the camera brings it down and it falls off. It falls off, and that's not something you want when you're driving. You don't want your camera falling, and you don't want anything falling, especially if you're driving. It can be very distracting. It could cause a crash. So I am using it today to hold the Action camera in place, but that is going to get replaced very, very soon. Now, the other side here, I'm looking at you guys, I've got the Osmo Pocket 3, and first off, the angle of this, I'm not sure it's the right angle. It's kind of a bizarre angle because it's positioned at the side of me. It's quite difficult to get. It just seems like it's difficult to get it aligned. I quite like the idea of, I'm a little bit closer to the camera, but it's hard to get the positioning right. Can I sneak in here? I think I can. It's hard to get the positioning right because it just kind of looks like you're on a boat, because you're always at an angle, or you've not got the right angle. But what I'm doing, I'm using the Osmo Pocket 3 with the official DJI kind of Action camera mount. And I've got a new car suction cup. It was like £40 down to £32. And it's from a company called, again, I don't know how you pronounce it, PGY Tech. And they've got this kind of mounting system with a cold shoe mount that, you can use them interchangeably with their tripods, with their car mounts, suction cups and different things. And I've only had this suction cup a week, but I must say it's excellent, absolutely excellent. It comes with it comes with the Action camera mount. It comes with a tripod mount as well, and you can change them interchangeably. So I can very easily mount my phone there, for example, without having to take the suction cup out. In comparison to the Joby, it's night and day. This car suction mount is absolutely excellent. I was looking at the DJI Action camera mount, but that one only has an Action camera mount. This is so much more flexible because you've got the Action camera mount and you've got the 1/4" tripod thread as well. So very, very happy with it. I think I'm going to order another one maybe later today. I'm going to get a second one, or maybe another one for the other for my wife's car as well. So excellent, very, very good. I do have to, like I said, think about where I put the actual camera mount and where I position the camera. Let me know what you think, guys. What's this position like as far as me talking to you guys? Is this a good position? So I've got the two cameras there. I've got the Action camera in the middle. I've got the Osmo Pocket 3. The other thing that I've got is the DJI Mic Mini, which you can see, if I take my arm down, you can see it there. So I do have the DJI Mic 2, which is a better microphone, but I wanted to try the Mic Mini in the car. I wanted to see how it performed. Now you can see I've got the windscreen on, and I'm sure some of you are watching this saying, well, why do you have a windscreen on? You're not outside it's not windy. And you're right. You are right. I probably don't need the windscreen right now. My thinking was that I'll test it with the windscreen on, and then I can perhaps in the future do a video with the windscreen off. But my thinking was that it perhaps reduces the car noise a little bit. Maybe the noise, you know, just from the engine, etc. Or maybe just my breathing. You know, sometimes when you position these mics too close to your face, too close to your mouth, you pick up breathing a little bit too much. So anyway, I've got the windscreen on. That's my story about the windscreen. I'll do some tests about it. I probably don't need it. It's probably overkill. You see a lot of people using the windscreen indoors, and I don't think you need it. It's pointless. It's really for outdoors. But like I said, I just wanted to test this microphone, which I picked up again a few weeks ago when it was launched. It was £145, 2 mics, the receiver, 2 windscreens. It's a really good package. You get the charging case and all that as well. For me anyway, I think it's a good package. It suits my needs a lot. So the idea with these types of, you know, vlogging situations, I think from a recording point of view, I think it's interesting to do a setup like this. Having a 2 camera setup, you don't need 2 cameras. Let's be honest. If you've got, you know, if you're recording in the car, you can put the action camera to face you, and sorry, I'll just get around this roundabout without killing myself. You can put the action camera to face you, put it in wide or ultra wide, and you capture a lot in the car, and you still get the same experience. The reason I've tried 2 today is, well, one, I've got the 2 cameras to use. These are like the baby lights. I've got the 2 cameras, and I think it just gives you that extra level of, I don't know, I guess it just enhances the experience. If every so often you skip, you know, you kind of change the clip so it goes away from my stupid face and it goes to the action camera, and you guys can see what's happening on the road. You guys can see what I'm looking at, and right now I'm looking at a red light. There we go, it's changed. Yeah, so I think it just gives you a little bit more flexibility as to what you're showing on camera, and it's just a little bit nicer. One of the cool things about car recording as well is that I think it's a great way to record 2 people or even 3 people. You know, taking a DJI Mic Mini, for example, I could just give a microphone to a friend, he could put it on, both of them connect to the camera, and then all of a sudden I'm recording 2 people in the car very easily. And that's the thing, you know, one of the attractions to me with these cameras is that they are easy to use, and they're easy to transfer files, and they're easy to set up. I touched upon this a few weeks ago when I did a video talking about DJI cameras. I touched upon this, that I have bought a lot of cameras. Well, I've spent a lot of money on stuff over the last few months. I bought the Sony FX30, which is a cinema camera, which I'm using as my main camera now. I bought a new lens, new studio lights, etc. And all of that's good. It's all, you know, the full frame cameras, APS-C cameras, all good. You know, the video quality is excellent. But, I mean, the general rule of thumb, maybe not for everyone else, but for me at least, is the more hassle it is to take a camera somewhere, the more hassle it is to set it up, the less likely I am to actually take it, and the less likely I am to actually record, because sometimes I do take the bigger camera and then I just don't record with it. And the attraction of both of these cameras, or this kind of form factor, you know, an action camera, a kind of pocket camera, the attraction of both of them is that they're very easy to move around, they're very easy to take around, they're very easy to switch on, switch off, and you're not messing about with a lot of stuff. You know, you're not changing the aperture, you're not messing about with focus issues all the time. You know, they're pretty much in focus. It's kind of like fixed focus all the time for the most part. This one does have some, you know, the Osmo Pocket does have some focusing, but for the most part, you're just switching on and recording. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. I'd love to hear your feedback on this. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Give me some feedback. You know, am I a little bit at an angle here? Are the colours wrong? Is the audio wrong? Feel free to criticise me. This really was an experiment. But a big part of these types of experiments is that, yes, I could record them myself and go over it myself in the house. But if I get these videos online, I can get feedback from everyone else. I can get feedback from my viewers, and I can get feedback from other people that do have action cameras, that do recording, and do probably know more than me about all of this. They probably know more than me, and kudos to them. Every day is a school day. So thanks, guys. Over to you. If you've enjoyed the video, all the good stuff about liking and subscribing. I hate saying that, guys. I hate saying that. Oh, if you like the video, like and subscribe. But people don't if you don't say it, so you kind of have to. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, give it a like, leave a comment, give me a subscribe if you want to hear from me again. And until next time, take care.